Welcome back, guys. This is Metal Gear Solid 5, Mission 30, Skullface. This is a total stealth mission, so we're going to get rid of all the heavy weapons that we had for the last mission, which was Metallic Archaea, and get rid of our, rocket launchers. But you don't really need any guns for this mission. You can just totally do this with the stealth pistol. And the important thing there is we're going to drop in at night. Because it's a stealth mission, taking the mission at the later time is actually going to make obviously visibility lower, makes it easier to sneak past guys, and you can obviously use night vision to still get a good bearing on what's going on. But this is probably one of the best Metal Gear Solid 5 missions. It is a Metal Gear Solid mission through and through, and it's a lot of fun to play through and just kind of sneak past all these guys and infiltrate a really heavily defended area. So skip the cutscene and we can get started. So it's a constant uphill climb in this mission to get to the mission objective. We could have bought D-Horse for this first little section, just to grab, or a vehicle, just to get to the first section faster, but it's not entirely necessary. You can still get the S rank easily with just with a good time, just running through the area. So we've got D-Dog. He's going to help spot enemies for us. And we're going to enter the base and more or less hug the right hand side for a lot of the areas.
Who can say? We'll think of how to deal with him later. Snake, do you read me? I know more than anyone about OKB-0 and Sahelanthropus. Boss, I've made up my mind. I want to be of use to you, not him.
Watch out for guards as we get a little bit closer. There are also some claymores on this right hand side, if I remember correctly. I don't know if I see them on this attempt, but I'm sure I remember seeing some claymores in this area. But this little sandstorm that comes in at this point actually proves to be a really good advantage, because we're about to get spotted by the sniper up ahead. So we can use this to move a little bit quicker than we would have been able to otherwise. But drop around this rock, and like I say, just keep hugging the right hand side. You can then stay out of the guard's visibility as much as possible. If you're not sure where to go, you can put your night vision on just so you can see a little bit clearer. But there's the first dude. So keep heading. Just keep heading in the same direction. We're going to pass under a few little areas, but we are basically still hugging the right hand side and getting stuck on walls, apparently. But just tread slowly, no one will give you any grief, and we can move on into the next little section. That'll get solid cardboard box there. But yeah, night vision, you can see, you could have seen a lot clearer there if you weren't confident on the routing. So, but we're gonna, again, stick right. Don't worry too much about the enemies, just, wander up this here. There's a couple of searchlights. I don't know if there's anyone who's got a good visibility on us here at this point, but we go a little bit recklessly, we're gonna go a bit quicker. But as it is nighttime, those searchlights will be your worst enemy. So stay out of them as much as possible, unless you're absolutely confident that, there aren't any guards near. So we're pretty safe at this point. We could have treaded a bit quicker than we have done so far. But this right hand side is quite clear, even though there's a lot of guards in the central area. So just plodding on through. Watch out for that walker. Tread slowly if you're in doubt, or even just stop. let him pass by. Should always go prone for a second, but I don't think we're really in any danger. And then there's one more guard you can just see over here on the left. We're going to pass right by him. Completely unawares. Okay, so this is the part that gave me a little bit of grief just due to the chopper overhead. So climb the wall on the right. There is a helicopter above us right now. Try to stay out of any lights. Try to stay behind any cover you can see. But generally speaking, we're going to be moving quite slowly. It wasn't this one. I think it might actually be the next one, guys. So this one wasn't too bad actually. This one's quite simple. There is a chopper milling around, but I heard the chopper assumed we were there already. But just mill around. Obviously, there's no guards here at this point. Don't go in this building. It doesn't lead anywhere. Just take your time. Go around this area. Wait for the guards to pass. And then just go on behind them. Head to your right. There's going to be a little alleyway here. We're going to use this just to stay out of anyone's field of vision. I don't know if we'd have head straight over if anyone had seen us, but we didn't risk it. We just went straight around the back. There's no guards here, so we're safe. And then we're just going to go around this corner and along into the next area. There is a guard here on the left. We're just hesitating for a second because I'm not sure if he's actually moving or if he's stationary. He is a sentry, so you should be safe as long as he's the only guy there. But path behind him, watch out for the walker, and head up on top of this little box here, and then head up again into the next area. This is where we actually had a few issues. There is a helicopter, you can see it just behind me, and he's going to carry on into this section with us. So again, up the wall on the right, we're going to stay on the right, and we're just going to move slowly. And it's this next little drop down area that can be a bit of annoyance. But there we go, we've got the combat alert. We're just going to you know, restart the checkpoint and just have another go at it, because we're literally, you know, 2 seconds ago we can just redo this bit. So again, just go a little bit slower than I did the first time and you'll be fine. So if you need to, you obviously, you know, you can scout over your left shoulder, just check the chopper isn't in view. I think I just waited a little bit longer before actually moving, or just the pathing of the chopper was different on the restart. But it's still pretty close, so don't move quickly, make sure you are crawling. You can get spotted when you drop down this area as well. There are a couple of guards on the left, so stay low. And then we're going to head up these stairs. There's a nice little route in to the final area from here, and so we're just going to just keep going up these stairs for each one, and it takes us straight onto the walkways that we need to get up to Skullface. And we just completely avoided, you know, a bunch of guards and a walker and, you know, all that bad stuff. So yeah, climb that part. You will keep sliding on the gravel bit, and then just again climb up, and then that's it. That's pretty much the mission done at this point, guys. You are safe on these walkways. No one can. There's no guards here. There's no one who can, you know, spot you. So you can absolutely book it from this point. Get up to the top, and then find, you know, Skullface at the heliport.
Skullface is right there. Make contact with him and make him talk. We have to stop him before his plan is set.
Last thing to mention, there is a playable cutscene in a second. There's a couple of more. I think there's a normal cutscene first, but then there's almost like a playable cutscene where you walk along with Skullface. You can skip it and do so if you want the S rank. Otherwise, it's going to add a whole bunch to your time. So
just go along with him for now. We're ready to fight if it comes to that.
So this is actually playable. You are in motion here, but just press your button. You can you know, skip over the cutscene and go to the, you know, the next little section. I think there is one more cutscene to skip, but that's pretty much the mission done, guys. And we should have plenty of points just from time. Yep. that's it. Mission complete. So 122 from the time, loads and loads of bonuses that gets us well over the S rank amount, 287,000. It was not too bad, guys, if you can get through it. That right side is definitely the best route, but that's it for this episode, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.